Howdy folks, would you like to know how you can manage stress and increase your productivity at the same time? I get it folks, I know being an entrepreneur, being a small business owner combined with being a professional private investigator has its challenges, and many times I find myself being pulled in every direction. Not a day goes by that I don't feel the pressures of stress, along with the stress of decreased productivity, and not a day goes by that I don't have to remind myself of these tips to help me get through the day. Let's take a quick look first at how to recognize and deal with stress in your day-to-day business life. One of the biggest key stress indicators for me is an increase in my heart rate combined with an increase in sweating. I know, you didn't expect me to get that personal, did you? But when my heart rate starts rising through the day and I start sweating for no reason, I know my body is telling me something, and what it is saying is, dude, you are stressing way too much. I can usually feel the heart rate, and I have this handy smartwatch to confirm the status of my heart rate, and I have trained myself over the years to just deal with stress head on. No procrastination, no waiting for a good time. I just sit down, think about what is causing the emotional reactions in my life right now, and I deal with it right now. And I have found that these stressful moments can come from the silliest, the littlest, the most minute things. Sometimes it is just the pressure of an angry client's email or voicemail, or sometimes it is just a business decision I need to make. Whatever it is, I just deal with it quickly, get it over with, and usually find that it wasn't as bad as I thought in the first place, and I can then move on with my day. I have also learned that dealing with my stressful life moments is best handled before the stress ever sets in, before anything really gets to me, before my heart rate has a chance to hit the charts. I do this with a few simple tricks, folks. First is making sure I eat healthy. I know you didn't expect me to get on that soapbox either, but you know what? It is the truth. When I am eating healthy, not snacking on candy and junk food, not hitting Mickey D's or other fast food joints for lunch, not drinking tons of sugar and caffeine-laden beverages, my stress level is just simply not as high. Along with watching my eating habits, I also get regular exercise, and trust me, I know this isn't easy when you have the high-speed go life that is forced upon us self-employed, small business owning entrepreneurs. But I force myself to take care of myself first thing every day. This includes a short walk, about a mile long, not too long, 20 or 30 minutes. Getting up just a little early, getting out and walking helps me clear my mind and prepare for the day without the stress of my computer right in front of me. I also force myself to take breaks throughout the day. This is one of the hardest things for us to do. I know we have so many things going on, so many moving parts to our business, and taking even small 15-minute breaks can often seem to be counterproductive. But then after I take a break, I feel much more relaxed, clear-minded, and I am ready to continue on with the things that need to be done. And the big secret to a successful personal break, folks, is to make it personal. No checking emails, responding to texts, or anything like that. I may go for a short walk or just sit somewhere quietly, or even maybe watch a YouTube video for entertainment purposes. I have also discovered that I need to keep my perfectionism in check at all times. There is nothing wrong with making sure you get it done right. Double check and cross-reference everything. But when I wait until I have it absolutely perfect in my mind, nothing possibly could be wrong, then I find that oftentimes my perfectionism has cost me productivity, cost me time, and usually has made me make mistakes I never would have made if I wasn't pushing myself so hard. Here's one tough topic to discuss with yourself to help manage your stress as an entrepreneur. What is the status of your financial situation? How are your finances, and how are they affecting you, your stress, and your productivity? Cash flow is probably one of the biggest sources of anxiety and stress in a small business owner. For myself, I have found ways to monitor my cash flow, evaluate my revenues versus my expenses, and I do this on a set schedule. Finances are hugely important in any business, to be sure, but if you look at it on a daily basis, dwell on it every minute of the day, your stress levels will rise and your productivity will diminish. My suggestion is to make a plan, stick to it, measure that plan's success and progress on a regular basis, no more than weekly, and let the plan do its job. Then there is the necessity for a healthy work and personal life mix, or balance if you will. Too much work will negatively affect your personal life, which will ultimately negatively affect your business too. Commit to downtime, daily breaks, weekly time off, and yes, even vacation time, folks. Make yourself take time off and relax. You will thank yourself later for doing that. Now, another huge way to de-stress, or at least lower stress, is to manage your productivity in your business. Being unproductive, spinning wheels, never making progress, and moving forward is one of the major causes for stress in our lives. One of the most impactful lessons I ever learned that helped me with managing my stress and staying productive was regarding multitasking. If you consider yourself a multitasker, if you are always working 2, 3, 4, or more tasks at one time, stop it right now. I know that is easier said than done, but the cold, hard truth about the matter is that we are just fooling ourselves when we think we can multitask and be more productive. Focusing on one task, giving each task a set time to complete it, then moving on will keep you focused, allowing you to make fewer mistakes and protecting you from other distractions. The biggest problem with being a great multitasker is that while you are working on task 1, task 2, and task 3, well, task 4, task 5, and task 6 creep in. Then suddenly your focus has been redirected, and at the end of the day, you still have many of the same tasks you need to get done that you started with that day. Speaking of tasks, here's the biggest secret I have that ensure they get done in the most simplistic way possible, thus putting much less stress on me every day. I take on the hardest, the biggest, the most time-consuming tasks early on when I am most alert, have the most energy, and the most focus. I used to be the world's worst procrastinator, putting off those big jobs, those time-intensive chores until the last minute, and I thought I would get them done quicker by doing that. But I learned I got them done with more errors, with more stress, and often without total completion by waiting for the last minute. But it is not just the big tasks that can suck up your day, eat away at the precious moments of your life, and increase your stress levels. Those little tasks throughout the day can really become burdensome and eat away at your productivity. I implement what I refer to as the 2-minute rule for tasks. When I become aware of or think of something that needs done, I simply ask myself one question. How long will this take? If the answer is 2 minutes or less, and folks, most of our daily tasks should take less than 2 minutes, I do it right away. The remainder get placed in the queue in my schedule with the allotted time frame to get those tasks done. Come here. Get a little closer. Here is the one big secret, the one takeaway you need to listen to if you get nothing else from this lesson. Your productivity will oftentimes be your one biggest stress maker in your life as a small business owner. Managing your productivity with the intent to manage your stress, heading off those stressful moments when they arise, is the biggest key. Remember that 2-minute rule I spoke about? Well, most of those stressful situations that you need to take care of right away, usually often all fall within that 2-minute rule. Sending a quick email, calling a client and answering their questions regardless of your fears. What it takes to resolve the stress usually only takes moments. Here is a video I made not too long ago that covered my secrets to growing your business by managing your daily productivity, thus decreasing your stress. Check it out now.